as Hurricane Ian slams into Florida. It just left Cuba, where it hit that island as a Category 3 hurricane. It knocked power out across the entire island. Cuban officials say some power has been restored. It slammed Cuba with 125-mile-an-hour winds, and it downed thousands of utility poles, transformers, and power lines. The infrastructure in Cuba is virtually non-existent. They've been having power outages for years, but now the situation is dire. NBC correspondent Guad Venegas is in Pinar del Rio, Cuba, the epicenter of its hit.
Cuba woke up to a national blackout. Last night, authorities informed that the entire island was without power. We've been traveling west this morning from the capital, Havana, making our way to Pinar del Rio, the province that was affected by the Category 3 hurricane. Now, this is one of the first towns as you enter the province. We were on our way. We wanted to stop and see what kind of damage we could see. So you can see there's a bus stop there that was torn down. They tell us that there was a roof on that bus stop. There's a lot of trees, and you can tell there's a lot of people that are on the streets. Earlier, I spoke to someone from the Civil Defense. That's their version of FEMA here. It's a branch that is dedicated to respond in emergencies, and he tells me that when this happens, they are preparing for this 4 to 5 days before, and right after the rain and the wind ended, the citizens come out and they join the government in the cleanup efforts. So you can see that this part of the street has already been cleaned. In fact, it was quite impressive yesterday when we tried to make our way in this direction. The highway was covered in trees. A lot of those trees had been removed by this morning. So an island like Cuba that is prepared for hurricanes as best as can be with certain type of organizations and the limited resources, they work very well responding when it comes to the people going out not only to assess the damage, but also to do the cleanup efforts, right, for all of the cleanup. Yet there is a lot of rationing when it comes to food. And that could get worse because earlier today they did tell me that the crops in this area, this is an area that is known because of its agriculture, rice, root vegetables like yuca, beans, a lot of the food that goes to other parts of Cuba comes here. Now, they're still assessing the damage, but the official told me that they do expect big damages to that crop. When I was speaking to him, I wanted to get understanding if it was just a moderate, damage or what kind of hit did the agriculture industry take. And he says he does expect a serious hit. Of course, that is still being assessed. Now, I want to show you, we came just to the center of town, and this is mainly the damage they're telling us that they're seeing all across the province is the roof of buildings. These are pieces of metal that are used to create a roof. They've been bent. Some of these doors, you can see objects inside of people's homes that fell, parts of the roof and other stuff that with the wind, of course, was broken. Now, one of the most interesting things is they tell me that in Cuba, because of the limited supplies, a lot of these materials will be bent back into place and will be reused because that's the only way that they can make repairs. So essentially, the stuff that we see that was damaged during the storm is used as best as possible to make repairs on the existing buildings. Now, we were informed this morning also that 2 people died as a result of the hurricane, and in the next few hours, we will be making our way into the province mostly affected in Pinar del Rio to see the damage that it caused in other areas. That Category 3 with the 129-mile-per-hour winds, it hit about 40 to 50 miles west of where we are now. So the further we go in, the more damage we are seeing in western Cuba. Back to you.